Hey everybody, it's Silver Seeker, and check this out, guys. If you don't remember this, this is the unsearched, quote-unquote, unsearched Wheatie roll that we got in our mystery pack challenge with myself, Rob Finds Treasure, and Silver Picker. This came in my $100 mystery pack from Main Street Rare Coins, and as you can see, it says unsearched wheat cents, 1909 to 1958. They put a value of $8 on it, but in the video, I actually valued it at $4 because I believe that, I don't believe there's such a thing as an unsearched wheat penny. It may have been unsearched by Main Street Rare Coins, but at some point, the coins in this roll have probably been searched by somebody. And so I only put a valuation on quote-unquote unsearched wheat rolls at 4, not 8, and that's what I valued it at in the video. Now, as I said in the video, I would open this and search it in another video because that one was so long anyway at 38 minutes that I'm like, all right, well, maybe we do this in another one. And guys, it is now time to do it. So as you can see, this is not like a mint sealed roll. They probably loaded it themselves. Now, I believe them when they say it's unsearched from their end. In other words, they didn't search it, but who they got it from probably searched it before they gave it to them. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to go ahead and cut this thing open. We'll actually just go ahead and break it. And there we go, our first Wheatie comes out, and then we'll go ahead and roll these out and take a look, and I can already see there is a steel cent in there, which is kind of cool. Ooh, that one is really beat up. But again, we're just looking for dates. So we're looking for better dates in our Wheaties. So we got them all out, and it's time to start taking a look, and let's see what we have. So first up, okay, well, we do actually have an earlier date. This is a 1925, has pretty decent detail. Oh my goodness, guys, you have complete separation on the stalks on both the left and the right. This one right here looks to be an XF, almost AU. We actually have our scope out, so we're going to go ahead and show you. There's our scope right there. We're going to go ahead and put this one under the scope. The scope takes a little bit to focus, but it's really nice. All right, so we got the scope going. All right, so let's see what else we have here. Okay, so we have earlier dates. That is a 1910. Okay, so far so good. 1920. Oh my goodness, guys, we're actually getting early dates here. Okay. 1930. So far, everything has been 30 and before. 1941. Well, that breaks that streak. 1953D. Let's see what we have. 1944. We have 1935. So really nothing to look at for varieties in these. I haven't seen any major variety years, like a 17, we could look for the DDO, and the 36, the 36P, we could look for the DDO. We haven't seen any of that yet, but you never know. Either way, we have been getting some earlier dates. So we got a 34P here. So we've gotten some teens, we've gotten some 20s, some 30s, and now some 40s. Now in the 44D, there is the D over S variety, but so far we've had a 44. Now here we go, this is a 1955. This is very clearly not a DDO. Just looking at it under this camera without even going to the scope, you can see there is no doubling whatsoever. But you know what, because it's a 55 DDO, let's go ahead and do it justice. We'll go ahead and get the full scope out, and we will actually get a little bit closer to it. Yeah, so definitely no DDO on our 1955. Nothing going on in God We Trust. But 55 is a huge key year, so it's always one that you want to look out for. Okay, we got a 1938. So again, we're getting, teens, 20s, 30s. There's a 1950, 1937. This one is very beat up. It's a 1946D. Now there's an S over D variety in 46, but not a D over S. We have a 1950. Here we go, guys, a 1958D. Now, there is a 1958 DDO that's worth looking for, but not a 58D. We have a 1952D. We have a 1952P. Let's see, we got a 57D. Nothing really to look for there. And these are all, average brown circulated for the most part. We got a 1941 right there. Looks like it has some crayon on it. Okay, here we go. So we got a 1929. So we got another one from the 20s. Not bad at all. 1955. So let's go ahead and do it. It's due justice and just take a look just in case. And yeah, definitely no doubling there. Yep, no dice on that one. So we'll keep on hunting. But very cool. I mean, we're getting some earlier dates. There's a 1929, 1953 Denver. We have a 1934 P. We have a 1938. We have a 1946. What is this? Did someone try and nick a date a penny? It almost looks like 2016 right there, don't it? Obviously it's not. So we got 19 and you can't really tell. So you know what? We'll go to the scope. Let's go to the scope. 1936. Okay. So there is a 36P DDO. I don't see any doubling on any of this. Nope, and you can't really tell on the date because it was basically corroded into oblivion. Okay, so we still have some to go here. A 58 Denver. I have a 1911. I think that's our earlier start. No, we had a 1910. That's right, yeah. But either way, we got a 1911 right there. Here's a 51D. All right, guys, here's our steel send. It'll stick to a magnet. It's from 1943. Those were steel and zinc coated. They had a copper shortage during World War II. So in 1943, they made our pennies out of steel and coated them in zinc. All right, so here we go with a 1948. We have a 1951. We have a 1935. We have a 1944. All right, here we go. We got a 1945. 1949. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. Trying to go quickly. So it almost it looked like a 1941 B as in boy. Obviously it's a 41S, but when I first saw it, I'm like, man, it looks like a B. All right, so we have a 1937. Here we go with a 1953, 1942, 1953S, 1916S. Okay. 16S, that's an earlier date San Francisco mint right there. Let's take a look at the condition a little bit. Okay, you do have, it looks like, the left side, yeah, the stalks are starting to merge. Right side, the stalks are also starting to merge. You see flatness on top of the actual wheat down in the stalk there. On the reverse, oh yeah, his face is definitely flattened out there. So guys, what this looks like to me is around a fine. So 1916S in fine condition. So 1916S is in fine condition. I actually did just check the gray sheet, even though to you it looks like I didn't stop. These gray sheet for $250 in fine. So if you look at it at retail, you're probably around $350. But hey, it's a $3 penny right there. So we'll put that like directly under the scope because that is definitely the best find of the box so far. So there's your 1916S right there. All right, guys, so we have 5 more to go. Now, what I will say is that with that 16S in these and, you know, some of those earlier years, this was a little bit better of a penny roll than I expected. 36. Here we go, 2 left, guys. Got another 1911. That's our second 1911, but this one is corroded. And to finish us off, a 1944P. All right, so that is basically what we have for Wheaties. I got a lot of them on the scope here. There we go. So that is what we have for the Wheaties, guys. We got a bunch of stuff, including a steel cent in there. And of course, we got our 1916S. Again, I value this at about $3. The rest of these, you can value them at 3 cents a piece. So 3 times 49 is $1.50. Plus the $3 1916S, that's going to be around $4.50, $5 if you count these as 4 cents instead of 3. So if you count them as 4 cents a piece, that's $2 plus $2 or $3, so about $5. So anyway, there you have it, guys. There is the find of the box right there for sure. I will keep this one aside just because it is a 16S. It's an earlier date San Francisco mint, and we will take it. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed going through this roll finally. I appreciate you being here, guys. If you liked the video, do me a favor, like and subscribe, and you have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. I just want to quickly give a huge shout out to my awesome channel members. It's support like yours that make these videos possible. So once again, thank you. Guys, I left the video over there. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure you go and check that one out as well. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd appreciate a sub if you liked the content. Otherwise, thank you again, and we will see you next time.